Hey guys, Lance here, and welcome to my review today on this Super Dome LED light. What I want to do today is a couple things, kind of show you a little bit how it works, walk you through some of the features, and also just give you my overall impressions. How well does it actually work? How well do the different, kind of lighting features, and also show you how this works with sound. And part of that I'll include a couple things I could see as far as improvements that would make this even better, and ultimately give you my recommendation, as to whether I think it would be a great fit or who I think this would be a good fit for. Be sure and check below, and I'll include any additional information such as where you can get this at for the best price. So I'll start out by walking you through kind of the overall design and features, and then I'll go through and actually give you some live examples of actually using it and how it works, like I said, especially with music. So as you can see, I have the microphone just right on my chest here, so just a couple feet away. You can hear a little bit of the sound of the fan in the background. So a little bit louder than maybe a Blu-ray player. Once you're playing music, you don't even notice it. But if, let's say, you're wanting to use this just by your desk, kind of like I have now, and just have some kind of cool lights going on, it's not going to be completely quiet, so that's just something to be aware of there. It does have a power connection in the back here, so you plug that in, and then you also have this little toggle switch, which when you have it at the setting where you're playing this with music, and you want the music to kind of dictate the strobe of the light, so to speak, and have the two be synced, this will, turning it clockwise all the way up or to the left, as you turn it all the way up, that will increase the intensity of that effect and also the sensitivity as far as how loud the sound needs to be for it to go ahead and sync up with the music. So that's kind of nice that you have that ability to adjust that there. And then you have a DMX output and input for cables there. On the front here, you have your menu button, and this allows you to toggle through. Like you can see, I just went to another setting here. It's kind of flashing red. Then this is kind of multicolor, and so there's like 9 or 8 different ones, and then you have 2 sound settings here, and these are the ones that give you the effect. See, it's picking up my voice a little bit, and so it was strobing with that, but this, it will strobe as you're playing music. So let me go ahead and give you a live example. I'm going to turn this up all the way just so it picks it up. And again, as I'm speaking, you can see it's syncing with my voice because I just turned it up. It was at about halfway. Now it's up all the way. And I'm going to go ahead and play a little bit of music here for you. So you can see again with the beat, it's and the music, it's going ahead and strobing and syncing with that, which is really cool. Now I'll go ahead and I want to just turn it down to halfway here again, and then I'm going to play the music. So you can see what's happening there is it's not quite, that wasn't quite, I was at the same volume, but the sensitivity wasn't quite strong enough to pick up just the general beat there. So that's one thing I found, is that to sync it with volume, even when it's turned up all the way here, you can see my voice, it's picking up my voice, but coming through speakers, even though I have a subwoofer down below, it does need to be turned up at a fairly generous volume in order for that sub effect, or a syncing of the music effect, and for that to pair with the strobing of the lights, for that to actually work. The reason I point that out is if you're planning on using the music syncing with this strobe, and you just want to use something like a $50 MP3 Bluetooth speaker, something along those lines, or your computer speaker just straight from your computer, may not be loud enough. So just keep that in mind. But definitely for any type of party setting, where you have some nice bookshelf speakers or something that can have some generous volume to it. Of course, standing speakers, anything with a subwoofer will work great. And again, you can see it's picking up my voice just fine as I'm right next to it here. So that's just kind of, again, wanted to give you an idea of the overall features. Next, I want to talk about how well it works, and also some, I guess, things I could see improving on, or what would make this even better. Overall, I thought it worked really well. I like that you have a lot of different options. It's not just one color or a couple different modes, but you have different colors. You can do just the red or just the blue or just the green, and then you can adjust the rotation of the motor. So it gives you a lot of different effects, which is cool. Also, I love that you can sync it like with my voice as it's doing now, or you can sync it with music for a party. Very, very cool. That's what I think really gives it a more expensive feel, honestly. What's impressive is, you know, for the price, you would think you might need to spend a lot of money to get that kind of, like a DJ or professional lighting effect where the lights are synced to the music. And it just creates kind of like this wow kind of moment. You know, if you walk into a room and you see the lights are strobing with the music, it's so cool. And this does a great job of that. So I think that's such a nice feature. The things that I could see improving, or what I didn't like, is one, there's not like an, once you have it plugged in the back, there's not an on and off power button, you know, here on the front. So the only way to unplug it is to unplug the cord in the back. So, you know, if you're using this like in a dorm room or something like that, and you have your wire kind of, you have it pushed against the wall, and it's just a convenience thing. You know, it can be kind of inconvenient to all of a sudden have to unplug it and plug it in every time you want to use it. Not a deal breaker in my mind, but something to be aware of. Also, I found these buttons to be a little awkward when sometimes you're pressing them. You know, I have to kind of use either my fingernail to make sure I actually hit it correctly. It would be great if maybe they were just, I think just a slightly larger would make a big difference, or if they were placed up above. When I found, this is raised up high enough, but if it's lower and sitting on something like my desk here, I found it was sometimes hard to push those, but not hard, but just a little awkward, a little inconvenient. Again, not a big deal, not a deal breaker, something to be aware of, and I think, you know, for maybe future models, that would really make this that much better. Otherwise, bottom line, really cool product, especially for the money, considering you're getting something that, one, works the way you'd expect it to. I haven't had any problems with it. You know, every time I turn it on and off, it works fine. The strobe, the syncing up works great. Love that you have even the adjustment of the sensitivity. Really, really cool. And so the fact that you get all these different features, you get these different adjustments you can make to the strobe effect, for the price, I think makes this a really, really cool buy. It's something you could get just for fun to have in your dorm room, or, you know, you have a small room, want to do like a room party. It works in larger rooms as well. So if you want to, you know, take this to your school and maybe like in a cafeteria or a gymnasium or something like that, works great. It gives off plenty of light still, even in that type of environment. And you also get an effect. You can see the lighting is a little dim. But it obviously helps it if the lighting is you know, either dark or a lot darker, and the light will show up even that much better. But yeah, bottom line, great product, great price, great to use for like birthday parties too, just if you want to do something fun to kind of create more of a dance party type of environment. So yeah, great, really, really cool product. Anyway, hope this review is helpful for you. If so, leave a thumbs up. I always appreciate that. And remember to check below in the description. I'll include any additional information about this product, especially where you can get it at for the best price. But otherwise, appreciate your time. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you in another video.